So you think about chromatogram and you've got a shoulder and you ask yourself, did I just do a poor job separating it, or is there something actually sitting under there? And the other one is the heterogeneity, is just looking at the full width at half max, or just like looking at the width of the peak, because then you know that you have increased polydispersity or in your particular sample. Now that'll raise the flag, but now you need to look under the peak, because you could easily, even a symmetric, like eluting species that elutes with, a pretty sharp peak, you could also have co-elution under there too. And so LC sometimes will raise the flag, and then you'll see like there's an issue, either whether it be any kind of like structural change that would cause it to elute at a different time. But then the other one, like the tricky piece, is actually talking to a few of our customers, and they're talking about co-elution of species. So you might have something that has like a contaminant with a similar molecular weight that then on an SEC column will elute at the same time. So those are particularly tricky to try to parse out and understand what's going on there. But then you'll also have co-eluting species where they'll have different molecular weights, but they'll have similar higher order structures. So if you think about an SEC column and what you're doing for calibration, you're basically looking at, you've got your protein ladder, and then you assume then that everything's globular, and then it's going to elute at specific times. But we know not everything's globular. So we've also had basically times where people have come to us, especially with their light scattering instrumentation, and they said, yeah, it really saved my butt that time. And those are exactly the words that they use, because we had a contaminating species, totally different molecular weight. It was like this partially unfolded piece, but it so happened to elute at the same time as my molecule. And it really saved us in there that we could find it and then actually then change our purification method.